I'm Jac Alder. I'm the executive producer-director at Theatre 3, and I wrote this English language adaptation of the play by Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz, which we are doing next under the title of Trysts in Toledo. I have a publicist who had gone to England and had seen some plays in London and brought back a brochure of the Royal Shakespeare Company, which had done a quartet of Spanish Golden Age of Spain plays by Cervantes, Lope de Vega, and had included this play, which I did not know, by Sor Juana, who was an authoress I did not know. And once I read something about her and read the play, which they played under the title of House of Desires, which is a little more salacious sounding than I think this classic comedy needs to be. So I set to work on adapting it to American English to present on our stage as representative of Spain. So last month the theater was in Italy for Light in the Piazza. Now we've moved to Spain in the very highly decorative Baroque period with beautiful costumes and saucy servants and a romantic comedy. I really just took the play itself, not all of the sort of embroidery surrounds that were used in these court entertainments, which went on for some time, and just took the romantic comedy part of the play and went scene by scene, reading various versions, looking at the Spanish. Since I speak pretty good French, I could kind of make out what the poetess had originally written, and trying to find a good, brisk, not colloquial English, but a contemporary literate sound to the ideas and the situations that she invented, which are very inventive and very comic, totally secular, even though she was indeed a nun in the church. But she was such a literary prodigy, recognized at a very early age, that this is a play by a remarkable literary figure that I knew nothing about, and I think it's great we've rediscovered her. The concerns and the situations are constructed straight from what her situations and concerns were as responding to the age, to the time, and to the culture. So I didn't have to work very hard to keep her things. So I went incident by incident, writing the language so it was nice and fresh and intelligible sounding. But the incidences and the concerns, and an example of that is that the leading characters, where in the home where most of the action occurs, are a brother and sister who are without parents. So they've been, the brother has assumed a leadership role in the household appropriate to the gender roles of the time, and the sister as well. So I approached it trying to respect what she was trying to do, particularly with her female characters in the play, to show what strong women could do. Even though she was writing a comedy, there's a nice advocacy for women having their own ability to be intellectually and emotionally strong. There's a character in Trysts in Toledo who's very much like a Pantalone character in the Goldoni. There are these richly comic servants in this play, Trysts, just as in Molière, the servants always are really on top of things their masters are having trouble figuring out. I expect audiences to be entertained. We have a wonderful group of actors who know what it is to play comedy and enjoy the extravagance of their emotions. One of the servants says at one point, "Oh, these noblemen, they're really way too dramatic about their love lives." And that's kind of the fun of the play.